You ever notice how some games feel alive and others feel fake? Like everything's predetermined and scripted. That's because most games have garbage physics engines. But there are games that understand something crucial. Physics is everything. A great physics engine doesn't just make a game look good, it makes it feel real. It lets you solve problems in ways the developers never intended. It creates emergent moments that can't be scripted. It turns gameplay into pure chaos and creativity. I'm talking about games where you can destroy environments in 1,000 different ways, where gravity and momentum feel perfect, where every object interacts with the world naturally. Games that prove a god-tier physics engine is the difference between good and absolutely unforgettable. These 20 games have physics so advanced, so satisfying, that you'll spend hours just playing with them, breaking things, building things, watching systems interact in ways that feel genuinely real. If you love games that reward experimentation and chaos, buckle up. Let's explore physics.
Mud Runner features integrated advanced physics with enhanced differential lock systems and realistic mud interaction. The terrain deformation affects vehicle handling authentically. Mud creates realistic resistance, requiring power management. By 2026, the series remains definitive for off-road physics. You must master vehicle physics to succeed in challenging terrain. The satisfaction of navigating impossible landscapes comes from physics mastery. Environmental conditions affect physics dramatically. Learning to work with physics rather than against it becomes key. This game series proved physics-based simulation can sustain long-term engagement. The technical achievement in terrain physics remains impressive even by 2026 standards.
Midnight Ghost Hunt is a paranormal multiplayer game using Unreal Engine 5's incredibly robust physics engine. The game features unprecedented environmental destruction and physics-based interactions. Ghosts can possess and manipulate objects using the environment as a toolkit, creating dynamic gameplay. Hunters deploy tricks to track and capture spectral foes while managing physics-based traps. By March 2026, the physics engine proved Unreal Engine 5's chaos physics system handles complex destruction phenomenally. Objects can be possessed, creating physical interactions. Environmental chaos drives gameplay strategy. The physics precision enables trap creation with realistic object behavior. Hunters must understand physics to counter ghost tactics. The game excels at balancing each side with enough power. Goat Simulator 3 uses physics-based interactions to create hilarious chaos. Up to 4 players explore a colorful open world, wreaking mayhem with physics. Objects react unpredictably to goat interactions. By 2026, the game succeeded as a physics comedy experience. The unpredictable physics create genuine humor. Physics-driven ragdoll effects are genuinely funny. The Sandbox approach lets players experiment with physics creatively. This game proved physics engines can create genuine entertainment through chaos. The technical quality of physics simulation enables the comedy successfully. Deliberate physics manipulation becomes the core gameplay loop. Portal 2 uses physics-based puzzle solving with gravity and momentum mechanics as core gameplay. Companion cubes respond realistically to falls and impacts. Momentum carries through portals, creating complex physics puzzles. By 2026, it remains the gold standard for physics-based puzzle games. Understanding physics becomes essential to progress. Each chamber teaches physics principles through experimentation. The co-op mode shares physics-solving challenges. The difficulty escalates by increasing physics complexity. This game proved physics engines can teach complex mechanics entertainingly. The level design leveraging physics remains brilliant even by 2026.
Arma 3 features accurate military simulations with ballistics physics so realistic that news outlets have been fooled by footage. The bullet trajectory simulation is phenomenal. Physics accuracy enhances immersion in military simulation. By 2026, it remains the definitive military simulator for enthusiasts. The ballistics physics require genuine understanding of weapon mechanics. Wind affects bullet trajectories realistically. Gravity drop is calculated authentically. This game proved physics simulation can serve educational purposes. The technical accuracy attracts military training interest. The physics depth rewards player skill development genuinely.
We Who Are About to Die is an action roguelike with physics-based combat in arena battles. You tactically fight in extraordinary battles where physics govern interactions. By 2026, the physics-based combat distinguishes it from standard action games. Environmental physics create dynamic combat scenarios. Objects can be used as weapons realistically based on physics. The physics-driven combat requires tactical thinking. Creative physics manipulation becomes essential strategy. This game proved physics can enhance action gameplay fundamentally. The innovative physics integration makes combat genuinely engaging.
Grand Theft Auto 5 uses the Rage engine with Euphoria physics, creating phenomenal open-world interactions. Characters respond realistically to impacts and injuries. Physics govern vehicle handling authentically. By 2026, even after 11 years, the physics engine remains impressive. The Enhanced Edition for 9th-gen consoles improved graphics and physics. Vehicle destruction is detailed and realistic. Character animations respond naturally to environmental interactions. The physics engine makes the world feel alive. This game defined AAA physics standards. The longevity of the physics engine proves its quality. Assetto Corsa Competition features phenomenal vehicle physics and tire dynamics simulation. The racing feels authentic because physics govern every movement. Tire temperatures affect grip realistically. Weight transfer impacts handling correctly. By 2026, it remains the premier racing simulator for enthusiasts. The physics engine requires genuine driving skill to master. Damage physics affect performance authentically. The competitive racing respects real-world racing mechanics. Learning the physics translates to better driving. This game proved racing physics can be both authentic and engaging. The technical achievement in physics simulation remains unmatched in racing games. SnowRunner features vehicle physics requiring genuine mastery to succeed. The terrain deformation and vehicle suspension simulation is phenomenal. Your truck sinks in mud realistically. Snow affects traction authentically. Water displacement creates dynamic environments. By 2026, it remains the gold standard for off-road vehicle physics. You must manage weight distribution and tire pressure realistically. Terrain physics directly impact mission difficulty. Mastering vehicle physics becomes essential for success. The satisfaction of navigating impossible terrain comes from understanding physics. This game proved vehicle physics can create engaging game loops. The detailed simulation respects player skill development. Teardown is a destruction-focused physics game where you destroy buildings and structures. The voxel-based destruction physics allows creative demolition approaches. Every brick can be destroyed individually. Structures collapse realistically based on physics. By 2026, the game received critical acclaim for innovative destruction physics. The freedom to approach each level however you want is phenomenal. Physics govern everything from structure stability to vehicle movement. The environmental destruction creates emergent gameplay. Completing objectives through creative destruction is satisfying. This game proved destruction physics can be the main gameplay loop successfully. Innovation in physics-based mechanics remains the core appeal. Rainbow Six Siege features genuine physics destruction, creating dynamic gameplay.
Operators can punch holes in walls, creating new routes. They can blow up ceilings, changing level layouts entirely. The destruction mechanics are phenomenal, proving realistic destruction is possible in multiplayer. By 2026, Siege remains the gold standard for tactical destruction physics. The environmental destruction affects strategy genuinely. Every wall can be destroyed, creating new sightlines. Every ceiling can collapse, creating vertical movement opportunities. The physics-based destruction makes every match feel organic. No two rounds play identically because destruction physics creates emergent gameplay. This game proved destruction physics enhance competitive gameplay fundamentally.
Tears of the Kingdom's Ultra Hand mechanic showcases mind-boggling physics functionality. The ability to attach objects and build contraptions with realistic physics is phenomenal. By 2026, many industry developers expressed wonder at Nintendo's technical expertise. Making such an advanced physics engine work on the Switch proved incredibly impressive. You can build vehicles, machines, and structures with real physics governing movement. The Fuse system combines objects with realistic weight and physics implications. Environmental puzzles respect player creativity. The physics engine enables genuine sandbox gameplay. This game proved Nintendo understands physics engines as deeply as any AAA studio. The technical achievement remains unmatched by 2026. Breath of the Wild integrates physics into puzzle solving, giving players immense freedom. You can chop down a tree to cross a river, stack metal objects to conduct electricity, or glide across vast terrains. Every action has a consequence with multiple solutions to problems. The physics engine allows creative problem solving. Fire spreads realistically, burning through grass. Objects roll downhill naturally. Water flows around obstacles. By 2026, this game remains the benchmark for environmental physics in open-world games. The freedom to approach problems however you want is phenomenal. The physics support genuine creativity. No two playthroughs are identical because physics creates emergent gameplay. This game revolutionized how physics could enable player agency.
BeamNG.drive features soft body physics, simulating every part of a vehicle in real time. Tires bend and deform realistically. Suspension systems respond with precise elasticity. Doors fly off when you crash. The engine simulates realistic vehicle mechanics that most racing games ignore. By 2026, it remains the most realistic vehicle physics simulator available. You'll see windows crack, seats move, and vehicle bodies crumple. The damage system is phenomenal, showing exactly how real vehicles would break. For automotive enthusiasts, this game is phenomenal proof that physics engines can simulate real-world mechanics. The driving feels weighted and consequential. Every crash teaches you physics firsthand. This game transformed vehicular physics simulation.
Red Dead Redemption 2 set the gold standard for physics engines by 2026. The Rage engine combined with the Euphoria physics system creates phenomenal character animations and interactions. Every NPC reacts realistically to impacts and injuries. Your horse stumbles on uneven ground, and get shot animations vary depending on where the bullet hits. The Euphoria system was radically overhauled, creating more lifelike behavior. If you get shot while on a horse, you might roll off, get dragged in stirrups, or get trapped under the dead horse, having to fight free. By 2026, even with advanced gaming technology, Red Dead 2's physics remain unmatched. The environmental interactions feel weighty and consequential. Enemies reach for lassos and try escaping realistically.